Hey there, my name is Kieran and welcome to the Emerson College Undergraduate Orientation YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about getting around in Boston. Emerson College is located in the heart of downtown Boston, which means a few things. Number one, our campus isn't necessarily a campus so much as a block or two of buildings, but that's because Boston is our campus. We're right next to the Boston Common and the Public Garden, which are both gorgeous green places and great locations to relax. Number two, since Boston is in the city, and since we're right in the middle of it, you won't see many Emerson students with cars. Parking is incredibly expensive in Boston, and with street cleaning and competition for parking spots, most students will walk, bike, or take the T. Speaking of the T, number three. Alright, so strap in because this is going to be the longest, most in-depth section of them all. The T is short for the MBTA, and the MBTA is short for the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority. I am going to draw that for you right now, so please bear with me a moment. This is going to be an experience. First, got the red line. So that's the red line. So that's the blue line. Next up is the bane of my existence, also known as the green line. Alright, so that's the green line. Alright, so I don't have an orange marker, so I'm going to use brown. But this in no way reflects my opinions on the orange line. Just a warning. Alright, so that's the orange line. And then the silver line. So I don't have a silver marker either, so I'm going to be using black because black and silver are kind of close. Orange and brown aren't really that close, so I apologize for that confusion if there is any. And so that's the silver line. I am way too proud of that. Okay, so the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority, also known as the MBTA, they're in charge of Greater Boston's public transportation. Within the MBTA, there are three different transportation vehicles. The first is the commuter rail. This one is if you're leaving Boston and going to outskirting cities, but this is a fairly inexpensive way to visit other friends at college or visit home if you're close enough. One of the commuter rails goes all the way to Providence, Rhode Island, which is quite handy, and there's a lot of other options as well if you're looking to branch out of the city some more. Two, the subway. Woo! This is the main way you'll be getting around the city while you're at Emerson, especially if you're living on campus. There are 5 different subway lines in Boston, and they are all drawn right there. So you have the red line, the green line, the orange line, the blue line, and the silver line. All of them converge downtown, and you can take them in their varying directions to explore the city, visit friends, and anything else you can think of. Some of my favorite stops are Forest Hills on the orange line, which is right by the Arnold Arboretum, located right there. And the Central Square stop on the red line, which is right in the heart of Cambridge, which is somewhere over there-ish. Yeah, that sounds about right. To see all the lines in scale, you can visit the MBTA website, or you can come to Emerson! Woo! Just to show you how close Emerson is to the action, Emerson is that little circle star thingamajig right there. That's Emerson. Right, the third way to get around Boston is buses. Buses become incredibly useful the second you try and leave any of the subway lines. They cover pretty much all the other gaps that the subway doesn't cover, and they become near essential when you move off campus. So, the question tends to be, how do you actually use these resources? Unfortunately, like all great things in life, you have to pay money. The T uses these things called Charlie cards. So you can load money onto them and then tap them while entering your bus or subway or what have you. Charlie cards are available at select stations between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. and they're free. And you can find out which specific ones on the MBTA website. If you have a Charlie card, a single ride is $2.10. If you don't have a Charlie card, a single ride is $2.65. So it really pays off in the long run to get a Charlie card, trust me. You also have the option of loading weekly and monthly passes onto your Charlie card. A weekly pass is $19 and a monthly is $75. It's really your own judgment on whether you think you'll be using the T often enough to warrant the price or not. I found as an on-campus student I didn't need or use it as often, but now that I live off campus, the monthly pass saves me a ton of money. If you think you'll use the tea more than 9 times a week, it saves you money to get the weekly. And if you think you'll use the tea more than 35 times in a month, it makes sense to get the monthly. Off-campus Student Services and Student Life coordinates a semester pass through Emerson, which gives you an 11% discount on the monthly pass, which is amazing. You can expect to see announcements about the spring enrollment period in early November. The best way to really learn how to use public transportation in Boston, though, is to use it. Explore the city, get food at hole-in-the-wall restaurants, see concerts, visit friends, do what you can to immerse yourself in the city, and I can guarantee this city will immerse itself in you. Yes, that makes sense, I swear. I know this video throws a lot of information at you, but I hope it helps. All the information I've talked about here can be found on the MBTA website or on Emerson's website for off-campus student services. I cannot wait until y'all come to Emerson in a few weeks to figure all of this out for yourself, and I will see you soon. Yeah! Today, we're going to talk about... That's the wrong way. For right now... There are people being loud outside right now. Number 3! That's not... My hand's not even in the shot. Who's texting me while I'm making a video? Don't they know I have important things to do? What am I doing? Oh, God, who put me in charge of making a video? That was a terrible idea.